and Gyro is scoring and he's playing well. Game number one gonna get underway in our second quarterfinal match. Starts on the kickoff. Vitality with Fairy Peak in midfield. Just feeling back and forth. Scrub Killer picking up the first demo of the game onto Mist, but Fairy Peak actually on the whiff. Grab that ball, Scrub Killer, the shot opens, and it's Vitality scoring the first goal.
And they do it in the same fashion that Knights would with a demo, opening up space. Fairy Peak completely cuts off that last rotation. Nobody's there to follow up in net, and it's an open shot for Scrub.
And you talk about the Knights being that demo team, but it's Vitality who pick up two quick demos, which just stint in the rotation.
And maybe that's a change of play style that they're going to go for. Try and be aggressive, match Pittsburgh, and stop them from gaining any momentum.
Gyro back over to Mist. It's taken away by K-Dop. K-Dop, probably the quietest member this weekend of Vitality for the three-time champion. Usually he's at the top of the list in terms of top performers. But he's done his part. It's just not been as much on the scoreboard.
Right.
Now Scrub back over to Fairy Peak downfield. Either way, Vitality's success is hinging on all three players. Double tap is blocked by K-Dop right into his bumper, excuse me. K-Dop clearing that one away again. Gyro trying to close the gap, but it's Vitality's ball.
Reynolds looks so scary on that attack, and so far the Knights have been shot. That's a bad hit there from Mist, opening up a shot for K-Dop. And you can just see the battle between these teams' play styles. I mean, I love how aggressive Vitality is being right now.
K-Dop up high on the ceiling, taken away by Mist. Fairy Peak couldn't find the ball. Mist is already down the field. Scrub makes the save, and Fairy Peak picks up the follow. Now headed back to Pittsburgh territory. Fairy Peak picks up a demo, but the ball back in K-Dop's hands. Vitality looking for the Knights' goal. They're not going to find it yet, but they're still inching past the Pittsburgh Knights' third. Scrub Killer cuts them off in midfield. Fairy Peak looking for the backboard. Mist, who has been stalwart on the backboard all weekend, he clears another.
Oh, definitely. I mean, we've seen in previous series so many plays from Mist just booming it to the other side of the pitch. Even Reynolds had a crazy redirect the other day.
Oh my goodness, the Reynolds shot on the pass from Mist. Just high. Mist up for this. He had some space and time. Scrub Killer, another save. The Knights, a lot of offense. Another pass blocked by Fairy Peak. Mist the only one back. Not much time, but he gets back to it. The Vitality back in midfield again. The Knights holding off a lot of Vitality offense and then putting on a lot on their own, but they still haven't come up with a goal yet with over half the game gone.
Not so many demos. Aggression's a little bit slower, and it's because of reasons like that. K-Dop actually using that strategy, being more aggressive, and they're really just matching everything Pittsburgh has to offer.
Oh, pass in front of the box. Gyro was looking for Mist, but Mist was just a little too far away from the ball. The Knights really trying to force the issue across the corner. Mist still has the ball here, but he couldn't handle it. Scrub will clear this away. Just fighting for possession every time Scrub is... This is the second time Scrub has tried to push up. Just hasn't had the boost, and it's the Knights that come back on the transition, make life difficult. They just can't find a solid shot. Oh, almost getting over the entire defense. Gyro picks it up, looking for Mist. Does he have him? No, it's blocked by Fairy Peak. Reynolds shot. Scrub Killer has another save. That's his fourth, and another save. Scrub Killer, defensive brick wall for Vitality.
They just can't break through the Knights shot after shot, and no demos coming through for Pittsburgh. You think one of them just taken out would have basically stopped any wall from being built.
Yeah, the Knights they've had opportunities to shoot the ball, but Scrub Killer has denied them every time they've tried. A minute left for the Knights. No lack of offense. Certainly a lack of goals. K-Dop on the catch in the corner. Reynolds dumps it again! Reynolds ties the game for the Knights!
Reynolds, the pinch from the corner. Scrub Killer did a great job of just dropping it off to K-Dop, who controlled it. But even then, it wasn't enough. Reynolds just slams K-Dop in the face and gets a great goal with only a minute left.
After relentless pressure from the Knights, finally cracking through Vitality. And now we're tied up. Off the corner, Scrub's there. Gyro Touches it out over to Miss. Reynolds got the bump, but he ended up touching the ball as well.
Space.
Still Miss. Oh, he fakes out K-Dop. Roller up the ramp. It'll be Scrubs to take it back to the corner. Great idea from the Knights. Just could not find the finishing touch. Looking for the leading goal. Gyro. Blocked again by K-Dop. The Knights, they just get looks in their own third. Not facing a lot of pressure from Vitality. The Vitality have been getting starved. They just haven't been able to find a consistent clear out. Gyro, his touch, getting back to it against the backboard. Scrub trying to clear it out. He can't, missed. Fighting off K-Dop for the ball. Now Reynolds taking that one away. One more chance for Pittsburgh. Reynolds, one touch out, but Scrub was already in the air. Game one goes to overtime. So the Knights, it feels like they've owned the pitch, especially in the latter half of game one. Overtime, it's a new set of boost, new set for Mist. K-Dop got bumped. He's over K-Dop, but can't get past Scrub Killer, who is saving Vitality in game one.
And you can see the ideas from Reynolds right there, really trying to just throw off the defense as much as possible. The confidence is starting to flow now, and even positioning like that, where he's getting in front of the passes, keeping the pressure so crucial to this Pittsburgh Knights offense.
And Reynolds has done that all weekend.
Yeah.
He has gotten in the way of everything.
He's such a nuisance.
Absolutely annoying to play against. Reynolds, this time denied by Scrub Killer. Gyro pitches it high, forcing Vitality to use so much boost to go up for these balls. These quick, high touches. This little bit of space for Reynolds, no problem. Reynolds now carrying it out. He's got Gyro next to him. Looking to get to him, but just couldn't get enough power. Scrub made miss. Gyro can't find it either, but it's the Knights coming up with these touches. Scrub against the corner. Vitality are in Knights territory. What can they do? It's been tough to win a challenge in this half of the field for Vitality. That touch will be...
Oh no.
Vitality's barely saved by Reynolds. Was a dangerous pass in front for the Knights. They're lucky they got away with that. They're still in a dangerous spot. Scrub Killer pops that up. K-Dop's right there. Sends it to Fairy Peak, and it's blocked by Reynolds, flying in for the save.
And what a read from Reynolds that was. Now he's on the offense trying to redirect something. The fact that he was even able to read that pass in general was incredible.
Gyro just missing his own net. Gets it out. Can't find Reynolds, cut off by K-Dop. Now Vitality slowly swinging things their way. Off the backboard, double touch, and the goal! Scrub Killer scores, Vitality take the game!
And that shot placement cannot be any better. This is picture perfect for Scrub. Look at where he places it. Even the rotation, there's two in net from Pittsburgh. They don't have a chance at getting a touch.
And the Knights had so much pressure that game. They owned game one. It took them a while to score. It came off of a great shot from Reynolds to send it to overtime, and they just could not find the net. Scrub Killer.
And even as that game progressed, I felt like the Knights just continued to get better, more comfortable, more confident, and push forward. But like you said, Scrub.
7 saves.
The defensive hits he had, the clears, his backboard defense, it was so perfect. Every touch was right to his own teammates, never lost possession. Such a solid performance from him.
In the second half of the game, there was a series of shots where Scrub knocks it away to the corner, and then it was another shot immediately for Mist, and Scrub just backflips back to the net, and he's like, yeah, easy save. No problem.
No problem.
I got you guys. Easy.
That's it. That's all it takes. I mean, they talked about it on the desk, man. Scrub, even himself said that the Knights play style would not be enough to win another championship. He's trying to prove that and back his statements here. And both their tournament lives are on the line. They fought so hard to get to this point all season long.
Man, and you know, for the Knights, they weren't able to really play that bump and demo game. There were one or two. You saw that one from Reynolds in midfield against K-Dop that gave Mist a chance at a goal earlier on, but they just, they couldn't find anyone on Vitality to bump or demo. And I think Scrub Killer just proved that you're going to have to demo him if you're gonna score.
You have to knock him out of the play. And if you can't find a demo, at least focus on passing. How are they gonna respond here in game two?
Knights looking to bounce back off the kickoff. Mist lets it go. K-Dop booming away downfield. So the Knights, it looked good. You had good pressure. You had great pitch control. It's just that finishing touch. The placement avoiding scrub killer. Fairy Peak actually got caught out of position, and Mist will score for the Knights.
And it was that early midfield aggression. Mist just reading the pass and the bounce. Both teammates from Vitality kind of just waiting for somebody else to go for it. Fairy Peak says, why aren't you guys challenging? I can't get this ball in time. And it just floats in.
21 seconds and the Knights already on the board. It took them 4 minutes to score in game 1.
Well, another double commit too. Bit of a shaky start for Vitality.
They do find themselves in Knights territory regardless. Fairy Peak, nothing for him there. Vitality just quick pass out. That is blocked by Gyro right into his bumper. Reynolds a quick follow-up for the Knights. Still, it has been a battle back and forth in midfield. Both teams, when they do take possession, they hang on to the ball for a little bit.
Right.
The execution, though, on defense has been solid from both squads. Gyro taking a wide angle at this. K-Dop, he jumped for it. Gyro, does he have the double tap? He could not get it in. Reynolds, he has space, though. All of Vitality back on their own wall. Reynolds.
Pittsburgh Knights, I mean, I feel like they're just dribbling so well into the corners. Slowing this pace down, trying to control that ball and keep the pressure consistent.
It's worked for them to transition down the field.
Yeah.
But it's finding quality chances in front of the box.
I mean, yeah, when you take it to the corner, it's hard to get it out against the defensive maneuverability from Scrub Killer on the backboard. He's been so solid.
With that being said, Vitality have had the same issues when they've been on offense. Gyro keeping that ball as close as he can with the little boost he had. And he gave Reynolds the chance at it. It was such a smart play from Gyro. Reynolds at 50 will not go his way. Scrub wins one. Back over to Fairy Peak. Launches it back to the opposite corner of Knights territory. Vitality, they've collected a lot of that offensive boost, but they're back on their own territory again. Fairy Peak picked that up around the corner, making Gyro wait for it. K-Dop close behind. Reynolds, another shot blocked by Fairy Peak. Mist is there as well off the corner. Scrub Killer keeps it away again. Corner defense, backboard defense. Pretty solid from Vitality. Gyro, another carry. Gyro over one, and it's blocked by Fairy Peak. Mist up for this hot. He won that ball. Reynolds is there, sends it up. Fairy Peak up on the crossbar, has the save. Scrub Killer following quickly. He wins the 50 against Gyro. Now K-Dop has it. One to beat. Scrub's playing the harasser on the goal line. And now Gyro, he's gone
Big
out
demo.
of the play. Reynolds maintains control of the ball. The Knights, despite all of the harassment from Vitality, keep the ball out of the net, but for how long? That shot just high, and it's taken away by Mist for now. Taken back Fairy Peak. Reynolds, he's trying to clear this out. The Knights are feeling the clamp from Vitality. From midfield, there's Fairy Peak. High off the backboard. K-Dop's up. The shot just high. Mist can't get back to it. The pass to Fairy Peak is no good. Fairy Peak, the shot from Scrub. Where is it? The ball stays out of the net. The Knights retain the lead.
And those were two huge misses. Wide open opportunities for Vitality. And I think their teammates didn't even expect a miss to come through at all.
Long clear to Fairy Peak. Shots on target blocked by Gyro. Flipping back. They got to get back quickly, but Mist just dumps the ball away. Scrub Killer. That ball will only be for Fairy Peak as they move back down the pitch. Vitality still down by one.
Good bounce.
Fairy Peak shot right into Reynolds. The dunk. Well, it gave Gyro the ball. Now the Knights down the field. Gyro's already up. Made Scrub Killer wait for this. K-Dop, though, will take it away. Love the plays from the Knights when they get on offense. They like to screen a lot of what they do, hiding how much boost they actually have, forcing Vitality to either wait or trying to force them into bad situations. And it's either bailed them out of defensive situations where they could get scored on, or gave them another shot. Either way, Vitality back on offense. Can they get a goal? Well, Mist past Reynolds, and it's blocked by K-Dop.
Holding midfield possession right now is so difficult for both teams. I feel like that first defensive touch is always giving away possession. It's just a little bit panicked right now. But Fairy Peak, he's doing a great job of controlling this ball.
And it gets knocked away. K-Dop already up. Reynolds is there to meet him. Scrub Killer, his challenge up for Fairy Peak. Fairy Peak looking for a shot, or at least centering it, and he can't. Gyro, another catch. Gyro is so good with control in game two. In front, wins the 50. There's Reynolds. Shot is good. No, K-Dop can't save it. And the Knights take a 2-goal lead late.
Gyro, this pass was absolutely beautiful. You cannot set up Reynolds any better than that. Finding that top little waterfall section of the arena directly down to Reynolds. It even popped out a bit, so no defender was even in contention for that ball.
And I thought K-Dop, as he ran in, I thought he had a chance at the save. Oh, and Scrum puts it in the top. Vitality stay alive with 12 seconds left.
Right off the kickoff, 12 seconds left. Everything you could hope for. They have a chance. They just need to get possession early on. Maybe a kickoff strategy implemented here. Let's see. They need something to go their way.
How do they approach the kickoff? Scrum up the side wall from midfield. K-Dop right on the wing. Fairy Peak committed on the play. K-Dop's right here off the ceiling. Fairy Peak in front, looking for a shot. It's popped up. It's got to be Scrum, but nobody's there. Scrum trying to dive forward, and the Knights take game 2.
The Knights, after a confident game 1 that didn't go their way, game 2 is the complete opposite. And Vitality, I mean, they didn't even give the Knights a chance to breathe. As soon as the Knights had some kind of security, here come Vitality.
And Gyro right
Look
before
at that dunk.
But right before that, it was the carry out where he won the first 50 in midfield.
He's been doing that so much.
All of that up, absolutely. He was at the top of the scoreboard, but not because he scored a lot of goals, but because he did such a good job controlling the ball, making Vitality miss.
And we can even see that on the other side from Fairy Peak. I've noticed he's been doing that same exact thing, trying to control the ball. But the difference is he's not finding the challenges that he wants. Gyro right there, he's done it multiple times, but this time, that challenge was everything he could have asked for because it just was such a dominant approach to the ball. I mean, and that bounce off the ceiling.
Yeah, and I mean, both of these games have really played out really similarly. The Knights, when they get on offense, they're so hard to beat because they take literally all of your boost. There were so many times Vitality were caught flat-footed either on their own goal line or they had to sit at their third. They had to wait for the Knights' touches because they didn't have the boost to be able to go and challenge a lot of those plays. When the Knights get on extended offense, they are one of the most dangerous teams in the league, taking on the defending world champs. We're tied up in this best-of-7. Turtle, what do you think so far?
I mean, I'm a bit surprised. I think the Knights, something about it, it makes me feel like they're playing a little bit differently than other games that we've seen all tournament long. I feel like the way they're approaching the ball on offense is definitely more kind of quiet. They're a little bit more solo play, kind of derived attempts. You know, we see Gyro going for all these dribbles, trying to make a play, but here's Fairy Peak into the upper left-hand corner from a K-Dop flick out into the middle.
It's Vitality striking first this time. K-Dop, a beautiful pass to Fairy Peak, and he puts it pixel perfect placement. Beautifully done from Fairy.
Nice little give and go. Great way to start this out.
Love it from Vitality. Game 2 started off with the Knights scoring a quick goal about 12 seconds in. So how does this change the pace of Game 3? It starts with Scrub controlling from his third.
So much dribbling in this game.
Scrub used everything he had, and he wins 2 50s. K-Dop's up for it. The shot blocked this time. Backboard defense remains solid for the Knights. Waiting for this one. Reynolds bumps Fairy out of the way. Gave missed a chance at the ball. Now Gyro's up for it. K-Dop gets there in time for another save. Reynolds, though, there's space in midfield for him, so he takes it out. And he'll steal the boost as well. There's a lot of value on that push for Reynolds. Gyro with space now. He has Reynolds upfield. Reynolds high and 2 commit there. You saw Scrub and K-Dop. In space again for Mist. Mist back to Gyro. Gyro up high. Does he have the double tap? Can he get there? 1 and 2, and it's blocked by K-Dop.
I love the handoff technique right there from Gyro. You know, just calling off his teammate Mist, who had a nice little air dribble. The shadow offense, just keeping behind your teammate. Here's another shot from Scrub. The defensive Fairy Peak. He snipes it.
Fairy Peak puts his second goal in. K-Dop harassing Mist. Mist, he had that first touch, but it wasn't good enough. And then Scrub screens him out. And Fairy Peak puts another one in for Vitality. 2 goals with how defensive this game has been, Turtle, is huge.
Yeah.
The Knights to find a way to crawl out of this one. K-Dop up to Fairy Peak. Defended by Mist. Gyro turns that one away from Scrub. Gyro muscles his way forward. Reynolds just kind of taking a pot shot as well. Mist on the control, taken away. Vitality doing a really good job on the corners again. Light chips from Reynolds. He'll take the midfield boost, and he'll take the ball. Over Ferry Peak, back over to Mist. Oh, it's in for Reynolds off the post! The Knights are within one.
Reynolds, look at this challenge and the slow pace to just throw off K-Dop, and then the pass out to Mist with a follow-up. Mist and Reynolds, that dynamic duo. Are you serious?
Beautiful play.
Wow.
Wonderfully executed by the Knights.
And Reynolds, that decision-making was so just beautiful. I mean,
and again,
the idea to slow down the play there with K-Dop challenging so quickly.
He's a nuisance, Turtle.
Yeah. So frustrated to deal with.
Oh, it's in post. Making the save was Reynolds. That was going to be a goal for Vitality. Rolling shot saved by Gyro. Reynolds downfield. Off the ceiling. Scrub had the read. He couldn't find the ball. K-Dop bailed him out. Missed. Nothing there for the Knights. But you see that Reynolds in the back taking the boost away, and Vitality, they can't do anything. They're sitting waiting for these touches. Gyro against K-Dop, nothing. Ferry Peak winning a big challenge for Vitality, breaking them out of their own half. Oh, Scrub losing to Reynolds. Reynolds can't get by Ferry Peak. Mist stealing the ball, or the boost away from Ferry, who can only win 150 on his way out.
And I love that you can see the rotation from Mist. You know, he goes aggressive, he knows he can't win the challenge, so instead he just takes the boost. That's how annoying it is to play against the Knights. You know, sometimes they'll just prioritize boost over the ball. And like you said, Jorby, earlier on, they just try and hide that.
Oh, that shot is blocked by Mist. He had to fly back for that. Ferry Peak sends it across again. Mist around the corner.
Nice dunk.
Wins that 50 in midfield. Reynolds high up the ceiling. Has another touch. He's by Ferry. Scrub can't. Oh, he wins another 50 in front of the net against Mist. Pass over to Scrub. Scrub the catch. He just couldn't get around Reynolds. Now Mist taking this in front. K-Dop, a great challenge. The demo from Mist onto Ferry Peak. And Scrub and Mist demoing each other. Pass to Reynolds in midfield.
Good speed.
He's got him, but K-Dop, the next touch. Gyro under one. He's under two, but Ferry Peak, last man of the rotation, will easily have the clear. And the Knights are just fiends on the boost. They've taken 4 of those pads on the right side of the field.
And I've just been watching Gyro this whole game. Every time he gets an opportunity, he just takes the slow route, and now it's a 1v1. Mist in the backfield. K-Dop, he's going for the demo. Mist.
Wow.
What a defensive stance from him.
And now Reynolds with the turnaround. Can't win the 50 against Scrub. Scrub up for K-Dop.
If you're a fan of 1v1s, this game has got to be so entertaining for you.
And it was so smart from Mist, too. We've been talking about his defensive prowess.
Yeah.
And that right there was a perfect showcase of it. Absolutely.
That's what it's coming down to, these final plays where you have to beat out that last goalkeeper.
Up for Reynolds. Good passing from the Knights in game 3, but they still need the game-tying goal. Vitality find themselves on their own corner again. Ferry Peak has Scrub downfield, but Scrub has to wait. Wants to secure that boost and the ball. Struggling against Mist. Gyro, the catch to Reynolds, pops it up high. Time expires. This is it. Ferry Peak caught by Reynolds around the corner. Mist following closely. The shot blocked, but too committal. Vitality around the corner. Reynolds takes the boost. Gyro takes the ball. Reynolds again gonna have to play this out. Falling down. Oh, he couldn't catch it. Too far in front of his Octane. And Vitality take game number 3.
That was such an intense match. And even at the end, Reynolds, he just almost had that little catch to keep their chances alive. And yet Vitality, they keep it strong.
And the Knights, again, the passing was so good from them, but they just couldn't find the net in this second goal that sealed the deal for Vitality. Just being a nuisance, Vitality being a nuisance in the Knights' net really gave them this goal.
And a bit of a poor hit there for Mist and Ferry Peak. He had the confidence to go for it and get around him actually on that shot there. Definitely a harder placement. And he had to outpace everybody on defense. Vitality, I mean, they are looking dominant so far, but the Knights, they're not too far away from really taking that game. We saw a lot of opportunities that came down to, like I said, 1v1s in the backfield, these dribbles. Gyro, almost every time this man has some space in the field, he's going to control the ball, but at what point is it just getting a little bit too predictable?
And this series so far, every goal or every game decided by 1 goal. And I think Vitality have shown that 2 goals might be enough to win every game so far with how defensive it has been. I mean, Vitality's defense just, we saw it in the series against NRG. NRG were able to break through it in the beginning, but then it was 0-0, 0-1. They couldn't break through. They had to be super creative on offense in order to score. The Knights are finding the exact same problem.
Definitely.
So game number 4, Vitality. One away from taking it to match point. Knights looking for a tie. Reynolds takes this off the kickoff, and K-Dot bullied out once. Scrub can't find that ball. Gyro. Touch won't do much for them. And I don't expect the Knights to change much of what they're doing, because what they're doing is working. They just have to get that finishing touch.
Yeah.
They have to find more of those demos. That's probably the one thing that they haven't really been able to do consistently in this matchup. It has been hard.
Oh, big demo.
Speaking of, Mist picks up one, but Gyro couldn't put it on target.
I mean, from the Knights, what I'm looking out for is that routine pass play where we see Reynolds go for a demo, go for aggression. Gyro comes in, hits the midfield pass all the way to Mist to have a cleanup shot. Something so routine for them, and yet we're yet to see it in this matchup. And I think it really comes down to Vitality's experience reading those passes and reading the midfield plays.
Teed up. Reynolds looking for that 50 against Fairy Peak. He doesn't get it. K-Dot wins one challenge, and the shot is going to be in for Fairy Peak. Fairy Peak has scored the last 3 goals for Vitality. He's on fire. Fairy
Peak scored, but K-Dot, I mean, man, you cannot ask for anything better as a teammate. He air dribbles it up, gets a beautiful challenge directly to Fairy Peak's car. He just got a little slightly hit it in, an open shot for him. He's not going to miss that. And the previous Fairy Peak goal was also set up by K-Dot. Yeah. K-Dot really getting involved on offense. And that's what I want to see, because in the previous series, I mean, against NRG had 16 saves, but here comes Mist. Mist lasers this into the net. All right. Scrub couldn't get a solid touch. Mist takes control. Turtle, 1v1. That's it. The dribbles, these 1v1 plays. I'm telling you, it's so fun to watch, because it really is individual skill, offense versus defense. Who can really make a stance? And you're talking about some of the best ones players of all time. And the fact that the Knights are going for that is incredible. The confidence to go up against these 3 players knowing you're going to 1v1 them, because Fairy Peak's making pass plays like that. Turned away this time. Mist pitches it away. Fairy Peak down the field. Gyro knocks that one down. Gyro with no boosts will do what he can. Around the corner. Reynolds gets bumped. He won't be able to do anything now. Back around the side, Fairy Peak waiting in the corner, and he will have time. As he pitches it down to K-Dot. K-Dot, the shot's on target, and what a save from Gyro! Another one blocked by Mist, or Reynolds, excuse me. Oh, Mist is there for that one on the backboard. The Knights goaltending, solid. Scrub killer receives this. K-Dot there, off the crossbar, and it bounces out. Mist receiving from the corner. Quickly following up with Reynolds, but it's Vitality on offense. Oh no. Getting a little antsy on defense are the Knights. Just waiting for that next touch out. Now Vitality are just taking their turns, swing around the Rosie in the corner. And finally, the Knights break out past midfield. K-Dot forced to play this out. Can the Knights transition? First it's Gyro, but he can't find anything against Fairy Peak. Now it's Mist. He has Reynolds, but it's denied by Fairy Peak. Keeping this ball locked in midfield. Reynolds fighting Fairy Peak for the ball. Nothing. And even Reynolds right there, picking up a thing or two from Gyro, just taking it to the corner. And I kind of think it limits their options depending on how you shoot. And Scrub Killer, as I'm talking, again, he just launches one from midfield. He threads the needle. Fairy Peak tees it up for Scrub this time. But how did this go in? Right in the middle of the defenders. It was the only place that Scrub could have put it that it would have went in. And the fact that he went for that alone. He knew he had the shot. He saw both defenders outside the post on the net. Hit the middle. And they had to collide and attempt at getting some kind of save. Yeah. Well done from Vitality. A late lead. Here's Gyro. Oh. Flips over K-Dot. Off the flip reset. Reynolds has a look. But it's Fairy Peak back to K-Dot. Scrub Killer downfield. Pops it up off the backboard. Gyro looking for the read. He doesn't have it. Missed. Bails him out for a save. They cannot go down by 2. Gyro catching it low. He's under K-Dot.
The Knights really trying to play that corner. The boomer gives them space. Reynolds in front. He couldn't get the scrub in time. Scrub. Nothing, but it gives K-Dot the ball. And the Knights again, defense is good, but Vitality have owned the pitch.
And even then, nobody's up there to receive any clears from the Knights. As soon as they boom it, I feel like everybody's trying to rotate back, a little bit anxious, too worried about playing the safe route when they really need to be pushing up on offense.
This might give them their chance. Reynolds comes the box, scrub killer. He got dunked. Reynolds keeps it in front. Fairy Peak clearing the way for K-Dot. Now K-Dot with control. Air dribble off the sidewall. K-Dot towards the net. K-Dot bullies his way past, but scrub shot is blocked. Gyro, he misses the ball. Scrub shot is blocked by Mist. Vitality still looking for insurance. Can they get it? Reynolds does not want it. Fairy Peak around the corner. Again, Mist high on the backboard. Back to Reynolds. Wants somebody at this. It's going to be Gyro. Gyro blocked by Scrub. It is impossible to get by Scrub Killer.
You can't 1v1 him, Gyro. He tried to catch it again, but Scrub, he's too prepared for it.
Fairy Peak sends it out to the side. Scrub Killer. They just need to kill time off the clock, but the Knights are pressing off the backboard. Reynolds denied a chance. Here's Mist. He's got Gyro close behind. Off the backboard. Scrub Killer kills it off the corner. Reynolds keeps it back. They don't have a shot. And Renault Vitality one game away from the semifinals.
And I keep thinking back to moments like that where Scrub Killer, so consistent on the challenge game. He is always in the right position to deny any momentum for the Knights on getting something started on offense because they just seem a bit sluggish.
And this shot from Scrub again, the placement was perfect on this. Gyro rotating back. It was as quickly as he could. Scrub knew it.
And
he knew he had his
we've
chance.
seen that even from K-Dop and Fairy Peak in the past, where it's just give and goes, where he just tosses it up in the midfield. Scrub Killer early on to get a shot, and like you said, that is the best possible placement at all for Scrub Killer because both the defenders might be looking for boost. They have to collide. The middle of the net, surprisingly enough, is the best place to aim for.
For the Knights, they just cannot play the game that they want to. And they're passing in game number 4. It wasn't what we saw in game number 3. Like you said, they weren't able to find lanes. The passing lanes weren't there.
No bumps, no aggression either.
We know Vitality are capable of shutting down those passing lanes.
Genuinely, I think that the Knights need to keep the ball in the air more. They need to try and outpace them with aerials, with double touches. Even Gyro, that flip reset pass attempt, plays like that really are what's going to make the Knights shine and possibly have a chance at defeating Vitality, who's looking unbeatable right now.
And now you're asking the Knights to win 3 straight games. There haven't been a lot of 3-1 comebacks in Rocket League history. It has happened a couple of times, but it's rare, and it's difficult for a reason. One more game for Vitality. Can the defending champs move on to the semis? Missed.
Oh, good start.
Shot blocked by Scrub Killer. K-Dot looking downfield for Fairy Peak. He's got him. Gyro, he misses the ball. Scrub Killer at least kept it in front. Missed another carry. He flips it over one, but it's Fairy Peak again, receiving everything that they have. Scrub Killer racing back for that save, and K-Dot having to get back out, but he can't. And Reynolds fighting Fairy Peak and Scrub for the ball. Now Scrub in front again. We're battling for possession at the start of game 5.
See if we can see a shift of mentality and also play style from the Knights. What are they going to go for? What kind of plays? Are we going to see more dribbling? And how confident can they really be? Because they need to send somebody up to receive clears like that. Otherwise, K-Dop's just going to keep getting in the way.
And they're not winning these challenges anymore either. Scrub Killer has just been absolutely phenomenal. Fairy Peak and K-Dop as well. These Vitality are in top form right now.
I mean, you can't beat Scrub Killer on the defense right now. Every time a shot comes in, Scrub Killer is right there to receive it.
And even there on the back end, there's not going to be a shot for the Knights. They had to stay back. Reynolds getting chipped. He'll play it slow. Win one challenge against Scrub. Fairy Peak took it away. Gyro forced up high. Scrub Killer pass to K-Dot. Blocked. And Reynolds now from midfield. He's by Scrub. Fairy Peak already back on the rotation. Vitality's rotations have been perfect. They cannot break through this defense, the Knights. Reynolds gets bumped away. Gyro, he'll have to play this ball, but that bounce is so favorable for Vitality.
Good speed.
But it's the Knights who come up with the ball. Reynolds, the shot. Does he have it? No, it's picked up by none other than Scrub Killer. Missed on the challenge. Gyro's up for this. He had K-Dot beat on the play. Sends it straight down, but everybody on the Knights, nobody's ready to receive it.
No cleanup. They did a great job of winning that challenge. Gyro, a double touch off the backboard, forcing an awkward situation and even a better bounce, really. Still no cleanup, nobody to come receive the final shot.
Very peak shot blocked by Reynolds. Gyro downfield, and chances where you see the Knights, they might be able to break away, but the angle at which they have to hit the ball, they can't find that teammate downfield. They do get another clear here. Can they get some continuing touches at all? Pass for Vitality. Scrub Killer off the back wall. Defended this time by the Knights. The Knights are having to grab these rebounds off the backboard, and it's so dangerous because Vitality are up for every single one of them. One missed touch, and it's in their net. Off the backboard again. It is a vice grip, a pressure chamber for Vitality. How long before the Knights crack again? K-Dot back over to Fairy Peak. Gyro.
What a pass.
Pass over. The shot is just high off the crossbar. There it is, and it's right. And K-Dot with the net's open. And Renault scores. Goal for the Knights.
And this is the three-man passing play I was talking about. You see Gyro trying to mess with any defenders. Miss comes in for a shot, and then now the cleanup can happen from Reynolds. He's got an open net pretty much to shoot at. There's no way somebody's going to defend that shot. Not even Scrub Killer, who's been so on point, can get to that one.
The Knights first on the board. Is it enough? 2 minutes for Vitality to come back. As much as we've been singing Vitality's praises, it still has been difficult to get into the Knights' net. But Vitality have been more successful so far.
Reynolds.
Up high off the backboard. Gyro waiting for that touch from K-Dot. Did not want to commit on the 50. Now K-Dot with control. Missed. He made him look silly. Scrub Killer, the shot, and it's off the post. Fairy Peak can't get there in time, and it's blocked by Mist. Fairy Peak in front. Wants it in front of the box. Vitality still looking for a goal. K-Dot sends it in front. Fairy Peak coming from the opposite side. Scrub Killer called him off and played it out to the side for Fairy Peak. Fairy Peak collects the boost. Back over to K-Dot, and the clear by Reynolds. It could be dangerous for Vitality. In front of the box, taken away by Scrub Killer.
Reynolds trying to get the angle. You saw the triple commit, but now Gyro opens up space with a good interception. K-Dot flies in.
And Mist forced to stay back. Fairy Peak already downfield. Less than a minute. But the Knights still have possession. This is looking like game 2 did. Mist in front, forces the 50. Gyro, his shot blocked. Off the corner. Too light. K-Dot downfield looking for Scrub.
Good speed. Missed. What an interception there, but now the good setup for K-Dot.
Oh, what a block from Gyro, flying back for the save. Still, it's Vitality's ball. Time ticking away. Can Vitality end it here? But the net's wide open for Gyro. The Knights with late insurance.
The first time we've really seen the defense for Vitality get shaken up. K-Dot's huge hesitation right there. Fairy Peak could have gotten an easy clear. Communication didn't come out. And Gyro, he's not going to hesitate on that one. He just throws himself at the ball. And he's got a nice net to shoot at.
And I'm thinking about the beginning of this game, Turtle, when Vitality were putting on a lot of pressure in game 5. They had to find a lot of reads off the backboard. The Knights did on defense, but they found every single one. And they might find a third as Reynolds carries it out. But it's taken away. If Vitality can score time left, there might be a chance. But game 5 currently belongs to the Knights.
No way.
Flips into Scrub Killer. You can't ever count Vitality out.
It's still match point for Vitality. Scrub Killer, he keeps it within grasp of getting this win right here and making the series conclude. I can't believe that K-Dot was able to get that pass out into the mid. They're still alive. 6 seconds left.
This happened in game 2 with 12 seconds left. Vitality were able to give themselves a chance. Racing forward for a demo with Scrub. Fairy Peak takes control. Forces it under. K-Dot ends up popping it out to the side. Scrub Killer has to flip back. And the ball's still in the air, but Vitality got the distance to cover. The ball will drop. And the Knights stay alive. We go to game 6.
And we finally got a nice glimpse into their historic play style so far, bursting into the scene from league play. The Knights, that demo attempt from Gyro, messing up all of the defense, trying to really bump out the goalkeepers. And I love to see it. And here we can see their real safety net play that just opened up some kind of relief for Pittsburgh Knights after a grueling series.
And that first goal as well, that just, it came after a lot of great defense.
And you can see the hesitation in K-Dot even right there. Communication plays, it's something we've seen from Vitality. Will we honestly continue to see a pattern out of them?
I think Vitality are discovering that it is really hard to keep away from the Knights. And there you see Reynolds' dad getting the crowd hyped for his son and his team.
That's what I'm talking about.
Love that. You know, I got a chance to talk to Reynolds' dad before the weekend, and he is absolutely proud of his son, and both of his parents are. They're really kind of stunned that you know, their son got to this point in a game like Rocket League. It's so awesome to see.
And it's one thing for him to get to this point, but to own it and act as if he's been here multiple times. He has so much confidence flowing on him between his teammates, himself. He really is an outstanding leader for the Knights.
And Reynolds has always been that way. We saw that from him throughout the season, in post-game interviews, in league play. It's just like, you know, the confidence this kid exudes is absolutely exemplary, Turtle. So game 6, the Knights need one more to force game 7. Can they do it? The Vitality are going to make it difficult. Fairy Peak back over to Scrub, cut off by Gyro. Quick ball, picked up by K-Dot. Fairy Peak downfield for K-Dot, cut off again by Reynolds. It's been the Knights now cutting off passes. Vitality have been looking for those long midfield passes that just haven't connected lately.
Or maybe even those handoffs from the midfield. Little quick give and goes. We've seen it a couple times so far this series where K-Dot or Fairy Peak in the middle will just kind of drop it off for the shooter.
Up front, Fairy Peak misses the touch, but he had Scrub right behind him. Quickly on is Reynolds. Gyro on his wing, but wasn't going to utilize him there. Boom back downfield. Reynolds receiving this pass. Sends it in front for Mist. Like the idea. Just couldn't get it in front. Reynolds, another catch by Fairy Peak. Reynolds got K-Dot to beat. Quick pass over to Mist. Forces the 50 off a Scrub. K-Dot's already downfield, but Gyro jumps right in front of K-Dot. And Reynolds kicks it away back down the field. The Knights needed boost. They needed time. Reynolds bought them.
Oh, now you see Reynolds receiving clears like this, going for redirects. That's a good sign. And now he's got to open up space for Mist.
Oh, Fairy Peak missing that touch. It'll give Knights space. Up high was Reynolds, forcing Fairy Peak to play the backboard, which he does easily. Now the Knights again from their own back wall. Reynolds picks up a demo on the back end. We'll see if they can get it clear so it matters. It's not going to, but Vitality buy themselves a little bit of time. And Fairy Peak will catch this out from his own end. Gyro makes it difficult. K-Dot, clear out, pass too far in front. Fairy Peak will wait again. We'll try once more from Vitality territory. Reynolds kicks this out over to Mist. Mist to Reynolds. It's a no! It's not! And it's blocked by Vitality! Somehow stays out, but it's not over. Reynolds in front of Scrub. Where's the shot from the Knights? Mist keeps it there. Gyro now around the corner. Picks it up around. Tries to flip it out, and Vitality stay the course. They're back in Knights territory.
That is so tough. The Knights were just within a grasp of getting an incredible goal. Reynolds, that pass out from Reynolds was, I've never seen anything like it so far. That handoff was better than anything Vitality have tried to do this series so far.
But that goes to show you how good Vitality's defense has been.
Exactly, the fact that they can defend.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This series has been so fun.
I love it.
Each team really standing up to what everyone knows that they can play like. You know, Reynolds getting bumped on his way back to the ball. Mist getting bumped now, and Reynolds will be forced to try to delay Fairy Peak around the corner. And these long clears, they just don't, now Knights don't want to carry it out too much. They know Vitality read that well, and they're gonna pounce on it. They're always ready for it. Instead, Turtle, it's like you said, it's these high passes that they've started to go for, and they only catch when they know they have a little bit of space.
And they're having people receive them as well, throwing their teammate forward. And I think Reynolds is really the main guy who's taken acknowledgement of this and pushing himself forward, trying to get in the way, and not letting Vitality just own the midfield.
And Fairy Peak has been so good in his 50-50 game today, and dishing out passes and also scoring. He's scored, I believe, 4 goals so far in this series, or 3, excuse me. Either way, Fairy Peak's downfield. Oh my goodness, Reynolds, what a save. K-Dot back to Scrub, but Reynolds stays in front. Scrub couldn't get back to it. He tried the back pass, but this might end up disastrous for Scrub Killer, but he makes up for it, buys Fairy Peak time.
Reynolds even there. They're both going for the 1v1 and the 50-50, but he just ignores the ball, goes for the boost, and now a little bit of some confusion, disruption on the defensive side, and there's space for Mist.
Now, defense is the name of the game in Game 6. With 50 seconds remaining, It is 0-0. Shot blocked again by Mist. They're having a fly for some of these saves. K-Dot just wide of the net, waiting for it. With Scrum to Ferry. Ferry, does he have it? No! And Mist bails out the Knights. Back pass back to Mist. The Knights clear another one away. Fairy Peak kicks it up high, looking for K-Dot, but he couldn't find him. It's still going to be Fairy Peak with the ball. Time running out in regulation. We might be looking at Game 6 overtime. But here's Scrub Killer, blocked by Reynolds. Ball dangerous, but K-Dot's forced to wait.
15 seconds.
Missed. He's got to get back up to this challenge. Fairy Peak across the pitch. Scrub Killer coming in. Fairy Peak gets that next touch. Scrub, the next in line, sends it in front. Missed. Boom. He wishes it was a boomer, but it's good enough. Reynolds squares up in front.
Oh, no.
Downfield for Fairy Peak. Missed. Tries to kill to the corner. Fairy Peak, he kills it himself. We got overtime, Turtle.
Still match point for Vitality. One goal, and they get sent to the semifinals.
That's all they need. Golden goal to move on. Scrub Killer.
Is that
he
it?
did! Vitality take down the rookies. They move on.
Scrub Killer. He's had incredible saves. Back-to-back defensive stops. The stance from him, the wall he's built up this entire game, this entire series is unbreakable. Vitality. They're looking like they're back in World Championship form.
How fitting for Scrub Killer to win the game, the match-winning goal after early in the series, a defensive maestro.
Yeah.
And then putting that one in, he won so many challenges. He created so many opportunities. This is the team that we saw win the Season 7 World Championship. And man, oh man, is Dignitas versus Vitality gonna be a match?
It is going to be one that you just can't take your eyes off. Similar to this one, because every single time I'd see the ball get moved, it was caught, it was controlled. You saw the plans these teams were going for. Everything was so thought out and methodical. I mean, I cannot get enough of those 1v1s. I can't believe that Scrub was so consistent, like you said, on the challenge game. Fairy Peak, the toss-outs, the midfield passing. It was such a battle to the end. Even though it didn't go all the way to Game 7, it could have been anybody's game.
And GG's to the Pittsburgh Knights.
Yeah.
They played their hearts out in this series. Vitality were in peak form, but so were the Knights. Guys that came in from the rival series, they won DreamHack Montreal. Everyone's like, yeah, but the RLCS is different.
And even coming into here, people were like, oh, I don't even know how I really expect the Knights to do.
Yeah.
I think they've definitely answered everybody right now.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see more of the Knights next season. Leaf, guys, how about that match?